As a great woman once said, is this thing on? Hello everybody, we are back once again with ENIX, and today we're doing something a bit different. We're gonna take a nice chill vibe. Play some Powerwash Simulator. We've got some chill tunes on the go. But you know what, we're gonna turn the music up just a little bit. I don't expect many views on this one, but I thought it was nice to do it. So we're going to be starting a new career. So the first thing we've got to do is clear our beloved van to start our professional business. Okay, the FOV is a little wide. But to be fair, that was my fault. I was messing around with it. Aiden, hello, and thank you for reminding me that I need to turn my chat bot on. I've changed the setup of everything, so... because me being me, I do that. How you doing, mate? You alright? Like I said, today we're chilling and... I don't understand why the right stick moves so slow. Controller cursor sensitivity? Yeah, dude, just on a laundry. I'm alright. I'm just kind of having a bit of a decompressed day. You know what I mean? Just
dance off, bro. Me and you.
I got the house to myself for a little bit. I thought I'd just mellow out with some tunes, clean my van. And just see what the day takes us. Although I'm being very wild here in my cleaning technique. I'm not. So I just thought, you know, spread the chill vibes. Especially since, you know, I haven't had much of a... Give me the ladder. Give me it. This started off so relaxing and turned so quickly. You showed... There we go. You go over there for a minute. There we go. One wheel all clean. This game, by the way, is fantastic. You know, if you're having a bad day and you're stressed, just boot this up. It's like ASMR for the mind. It's just brilliant. Well, with all the 2K stuff, obviously I've been a bit on a mad one lately. And that's probably not going to change anytime soon, to be honest. So I'm just sort of decompressing before the next round hits, you know? God damn, these windows are filthy. Make a moves, man. I respect that. Yeah, it's one of those things of like, when I went to the event, I was very much in the mindset of what the bloody hell am I doing here? I haven't done anything. And then I got back and realized I got a lot to do, you know? Oh my God. There we go. Let's do this side of the body. Because we're nearly done this side anyway. It just makes sense, you know? But yeah, obviously a lot more stuff coming up on the channel soon. As soon as any more information and footage comes out, obviously I'll cover it. I'm probably going to go with the PlayStation version this time, so no modding. But on the flip side, it'll look a lot prettier because the next gen version is next gen on PC, and I don't think this PC will be able to handle it. Handle it and stream at the same time. There's the door. Is the body all... Yeah, the body... Okay, the body's all one big... bit. I haven't done those tires yet. Jesus Christ, I'm all over the place. But yeah, I'm trying to take the breaks where I can at the minute, because all of a sudden it's become very real and become very... Work is a wrong word, because obviously I feel lucky as hell to be doing this stuff. But I want to do like another video that's sort of not quite a vlog, but just sort of like a how was it like visiting there, and after a year of being an X-maker, what have I learned, yada yada yada, you know. General stuff I think people will find interesting. Maybe not general public, but sort of other creators might find interesting. There's a removals van outside my nightmare neighbor's place. They're finally going. Whoever moves in there is going to need a quality pressure washer. Well, let me just finish my van. Yeah, well, it was like in a matter of weeks, because we'd gathered there was one going on in America, like with the Royal Rumble going on. Obviously, it made sense to do something for the event. But then learning that, oh, you know, I get an email basically going, "Did you want to come to 2K headquarters and do some bits and pieces?" Oh, hell yeah. But obviously, mental health-wise, it was a hell of a strain, because I had to plan all the trip, go on the trip, London Underground, all the rest of this. As well as kind of the full level of imposter syndrome and all the things associated with it. It became... Like, I was alright on the day. When I got there, I was very, out of sorts. It was like, I couldn't work out how to open the door, you know? I'm sitting there going, Jesus, they must think I'm a fucking idiot. And then I saw somebody else do exactly the same thing, so I felt a bit happier. And misery loves company and all that. But yeah, like you had Simon Miller from What Culture, who's somebody whose shows I watch religiously, and having him there was kind of like, oh, this is a real thing, you know? Oh, are we ready for the favorite bit of the clean? This is the best bit of the whole job, is when you bring up the tablet. You ready? And it time lapses it. That's what people keep telling me, but you know, it was hard to believe at the time. Like, now that I've started putting in the work, I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, the missus is out for the day, and I was kind of struggling for something to do, so... Oof. I seem to remember there's an achievement for doing the stones first. But I could be wrong. But either way, it's as good a place to start as any. Because you get the little bing when it's done. Like, this thing is just serotonin and everything all rolled into one. Like, it's just relaxing. And they've just added a free DLC pack that has you with Lara Croft's mansion, so we might go and have a look at that in a bit. But we will see. We will see where the day takes us. Or the hour or two that I'm doing. But yeah, I'm probably going to be Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just put everything on, you know, just put the tunes on and away you go. Yeah, I played this on Game Pass and found it really relaxing, and then discovered that they were doing it on PlayStation, and I was like, I could go through again. See, it's all about those angles in this game. You got to get those angles. I'm probably not going to do CGW. I'm probably going to do one more event, like, before the next game comes out, and have that as, like, the big blowout. What I'll probably do after that instead, just because it's easier and it's a bit less mad on me, is I'll probably do something like Legends of Wrestling. So, you know, we'll do a Legends one and do it that way. It's like, I'll probably end up getting it on a PC as well at some point. I just won't be able to have it at full shininess. Because I loved it, but it was so much work. Like, it would be 2 nights solid work for an hour show, or a 2-hour show. And we wouldn't have many people turn up, you know what I mean? Because I put a lot into that. There was a lot, you know, obviously not just the Trons and stuff like that, all the mods that I made. Because obviously everything was custom. You know, from the crowd shirts to the signs and to everything. And while I take immense pride in what I managed to do, it just, the payoff wasn't there for me. Which sounds like, oh, it's all about the money. It's not. It was more about the exposure, and I was kind of hoping for more. Oh, the people who were there, you know, all the respect and love in the world. And, you know, if I could do it in a way that wouldn't break my brain, I would. You know, I might occasionally do one as like a live stream, you know, nothing official. We just dick around and bring the crew back. But, like, you know, not doing wins and losses mattering or anything like that. Just do a reunion show in, like, a few months' time or something. That'd be fun. But do it as, like, a live stream. How I used to do what I called the pre-season episodes. Because the joke being is that the hard work's all done in terms of the mods. You know, the edit was a bit of a pain, but I'm starting to get distracted here and doing different things on the... Just segment all out. Are you... Is that done? Is this wall done? No. Okay. I think that's the whole wall needs doing, though, doesn't it? So we'll follow this through to its conclusion. Then I think we'll do the doghouse. Doghouse seems like a good place to be. But yeah, I've been adding things to the stream and bits and pieces like that, so... And new ways of doing things. Like, I need to set up a thing... Yeah, exactly. I need to set up a thing so that if you guys use your emotes, then, like, you'll get the emotes appear on screen like it does with the hype. With... I think it's that one. Yeah. So your emotes will then... Like, any that you put will either float up or bounce along or... But that's quite fiddly, because I've basically got to take the YouTube message, send it to Twitch to then make it an overlay. It's a ball ache, but it's a fun little challenge. Because I like to think that my streams are quite interactive in that, you know, you can push the exclamation mark KO and all the rest of that. But compared to what I could do on Twitch, there's nothing. I forgot to do the front. Doghouse door isn't done. The doghouse roof isn't done. Oh god, the doghouse bowl isn't done. We can't be having that. There we go. Not done on the roof there. See, I like the technical side of it. You know, I prefer the messing around more than I do the actual streaming, to be honest. You know, tinkering behind the scenes, if I could find a way to turn that creativity into something that it's its own thing, I'd be off to the races. See, I like it. Like, I'm proud of that. My little party trick is basically, oh, you can't do that. Here's a way that you can do it. I like finding little workarounds for things. Like, half the programs that I use aren't meant to be used on YouTube, but I've found a way to make them work, you know? Well, there's a nice little start. So much to do, but there's a start. Right, I'm going to do this wall because it's going to bug me. I'm a firm believer in everybody having superpowers. And mine is the weird ability of a workaround and for animals to love me. I've never quite understood it. Yeah, exactly, you know. And I learned many years ago with YouTube, especially, is that, you know, an idiot will ask more questions than a wise man can answer, and never underestimate the comment section. Because, oh boy, do we have some bright sparks in there. I've started on these stairs now. I've detoured off onto the stairs, but I'm okay with that. Trying for a bit of that Bob Ross vibe, you know. It's not an accident, just a little detour. What we're going to do is we're going to do these bits here. And the... Oh, okay. Eating them sides. Did that one get done? I think so. This bit here. These bits I like because you can just kind of, it's like lawn mowing, you know, you just get the line up and you just away. Now, how is this retaining wall not done? Oh, there's a fair chunk not done. Okay, there's that bit. So what's here? Oh, right. Okay, well, first of all, okay, those are done, right. Yeah, see, I haven't even got the patience to study that, let alone teach it. This is nice and relaxing, though. I do really like this. There we go. Step that side bit. Why isn't... Is that one done? There we go. Into them edges, and that bit's done, that bit's done. And we're off on another steppy adventure. There we go. Well, you're doing well, and you're pouring your heart into it, man. I saw the progress that you were making sort of physically, and I was just like, yeah, I need to get my ass to a gym. At the moment, I'm kind of avoiding the elephant in the room, which is all of that. Got a new job available. I'll get round to that. Hang on. I'm in the middle of a patio job here, love. But you must find, again, sort of filtering the subject back to mental health, is that I know I found at least that, you know, when you're studying like martial arts and things like that, it does help with the mental health. It helps focus you, or sort of, you know, at the very least distract your brain a bit. Is what I found anyway. Look at that ray tracing on the sun bouncing off there. Yeah, I can imagine. Because the thing is, you don't see it day to day, do you? You know, because, you know, you see your body most days, I imagine. You don't see the difference until it's a side by side. See, we do have a big nozzle, but that doesn't really do much. You got to use the right nozzle for the right occasion. That's what she said. But, you know, I'm an official streamer now if I'm streaming lo-fi beats, you know. Oh shit, I need to go back and finish that up, don't I? There you are. Get under you. And under you. That's that fence done. Happy little fence. I know, right? Like, I mean, like, here, look at this. Like, you got this, and you just let it go to that. You've got a birdhouse, you've got a barbecue, you've got a really nice garden. Like, how these plants are alive, I've got no idea. But from the last job, there was a loose story about, you know, oh, my neighbor from hell moved out, so. Because there is a thinly veiled attempt at a story. Yeah, that's the thing, like, we cut all the grass around the dog thing, but we let the dog bowl get so disgusting that, you know, the dog died from eating out of it. Do a little divide. This is what I tend to do on this game, is I'll make like arbitrary lines and be like, okay, I clean this section now that I've just kind of squared out. Get that. Out there. This is going to be a big square. But this game is full of its own madness, to be honest. You know, obviously the developers knew that realistically the concept is insane. But they ended up pouring so much love into it that it all worked. And like, you know, there's online co-op and challenge modes and stuff. And like, there's a space station, there's a space rover you can clean with different gravity. That trellis is going to be a pain. Because I'm going to have to clean it twice, one from each side to get the angles on it. But it is just the ramblings of a madman goes into this game, but it all sort of works. You know, later on you can get soaps that help do things and more powerful things, and I should probably actually look at that and see what I've got. See if I've got enough to buy anything. To make cutting through this grime a bit easier. Yeah, that's... how do I get to a shop? Shop. Okay, that's... Oh, I need to be level 15. Well, enjoy your chill gaming, brother. Sadly, I have to go back to the real world and work. Aw, much love, man. Thanks for hanging out. May your day be chilled and zen. Let's get some nozzles. You too, man. Take care. So with these streams, and you know, because it's a different time of day and everything like that, I never really expect anybody to appear. So I appreciate that Aiden came to hang out. Yeah, I'm fully aware that this stream is mainly going to be me talking to myself. And that's okay, because it teaches me to be a better streamer and getting used to that aspect of talking to yourself, which is a lot of what streaming is. Just, you know, it's not so much the streaming service as the stream of consciousness that comes from your brain. You know, there is a craft to it. One that I don't have, frankly. You know, my biggest failing, and the whole reason why I have, like, chat scrolled across the top of the screen that I do, is because I forget to read the question. So anybody that watches this back later for whatever reason doesn't have that problem. So they can at least see what I'm replying to. Cool, this is fiddly. Let's see if we can get low and get a nice... The thing is, this area, because it's so big, it will finish up without needing every last inch cleaned. Hey Doc, bumped into the park warden. He definitely needs your help. Okay, Harper? Oh, you're so close. One of these bits around a wall somewhere, isn't it? There's almost like it feels like there's a chunk I'm missing. Apparently it was there. Oh, right. Fence post first, I think. Or fences. Oh, this one's got the mildew on it. Yeah, fences are full on wax off therapy. So I don't see how long this stream is going to go. Once again, thank you to Square Enix for providing a key for this game. As well as Ken Moriyama, the I believe he's the art director of Square Enix, who ran a competition in our Destiny clan. And weirdly, I won that one, and then I told him to re-roll it because Square Enix reached out to me to do this sort of coverage. Like, I suggested doing a mental health style stream for this because I believe Powerwash Simulator has raised for mental health charities before. Well, they did a campaign for mental health. Could be wrong on that, but I'm fairly sure. But either way, this game feels right to sort of discuss mental health, you know, because it's such a nice way to unwind and kind of take that stress out. You know, I'm a person that games to de-stress anyway. So for me, it's kind of a no-brainer to do something like this game as a de-stressor. Actually, let's do the patio. Let's sort of, you know, we can at least sort of be happy that we've done all of that. Because my big one was I suffer an anxiety issue. I had a, well, no sugarcoating it, I had a breakdown 3-4 years ago. I wasn't happy in my job. My job was not conducive to my mental health. I mean, realistically, they should have fired me before I left. But, you know, that's neither here nor there in the grand scheme of things. And I just found it odd. I found it, like, everything became very overwhelming because I'd effectively done the whole suck it up thing for what was ended up being pretty much all my life. And I didn't realize what the problem was. I didn't realize why I'd get overwhelmed with different bits and pieces, and it all just kind of built up over time until, you know, I couldn't do it anymore. I just woke up one day, I was shaking, it was full panic attack, and it was just about going to work. And I was like, okay, I need to get some help on this. And the wife was really supportive and understanding. She's had her own problems as well. And I've kind of, like, it's a shame because obviously you have to go through it yourself to fully understand it, but, and don't get me wrong, I was never one of those people that told anybody else to suck it up. Because, God, no. But it was, you know, just the way I was raised, just, you know, there's a million and one reasons that go into it, but that was my mindset. Which is what I found fun about going to the 2K event, because that sort of, I pushed through a lot of demons, but a lot of the demons came out on it. But you live and learn. Every day is an opportunity to learn something new about yourself. This is gonna be a pain. Hang on. We need to get this all lined up to see whether it's... Okay, the pole is a separate thing from the parasol itself. Okay, Parasol is done. I'd be so much happier if, like, each panel... Oh, on the top as well. Like, so I know on some of the levels, like, they would count each panel as its own thing. And that'd be quite nice here, because that'd make sure, you know, you make sure you're not missing any spots. I mean, in some ways it's easier this way, because it's a bigger hole, it works off a percentage, so you don't have to clean as much in theory. Get that right. That seems relatively done. Like, we can come back and finish that up. But again, we do this panel by panel. And it just makes it all nicer for me. You know, everyone has their own way of doing these things. Some people are a bit more chaotic. But that's kind of what I like about this game. There's no real fail state. You know, there's the challenge modes if you want them, but... There we go. Look at that. We've still got plenty to do. We're making progress. We're going to give this a speedy pass through. Try and get it from this side as much as we can. Because of the angles of the wood, like, both sides will be dirty, so you need to kind of go one side then the other to get the full effectiveness. You go there and then you see it all underneath, you know. But people set changes on themselves, because you can push a button that obviously there it highlights where all the dirt is. And you can turn, you know, people challenge themselves to not use it, which I think is quite cool. How far are we in that challenge? About halfway. Okay, so the other side needs doing. That's mainly where we're at. I'm just going to pause and have a quick smoke. I'm quite enjoying this. This is something really, really different for me. I'm kind of getting used to that internal monologue coming out. While not being over the top is the wrong word. Because, you know, it's not over the top, it's a more high energy game, I guess would be the word. So there isn't that, oh god, oh, there's this, there's that, and the other. It's just chill. We just chill. We chill until we can't find our lighter. Then everything gets a bit ragey. It's even ragier when you get the lighter that doesn't work. Yeah. so we're going to do the trellis and probably this wall. It's probably going to be next on the agenda. Right, just try and see if I can, yeah, get the post done. And again, we can move around as we go. Oh, good, that's nice and easy. I like to do the edges first and then kind of fill in the middle. Almost like how I would do a coloring book. Because I don't have the steadiest hands, so that is how I would normally do something like a coloring book, just to make sure that I've got the edges all neat. Okay, that's the trellis done. Right, let's have a look at this brickwork. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to get under that to fully complete it out. Is this the Dirt Finder General? Got your details from a certain Harper Shaw. There is an alleged dirt problem at the local playground. Alleged dirt problem. Saw my RV at the auctions all creamy like toffee apple pie on wheels. Wouldn't know whether to drive it or lick it. You made it weird, man. Fortunately, it sold for a crazy amount, but the dream lives on. I'm sure you'll own it at some point and it'll look awful and I'll have to clean it. Get rid of that moss. But yeah, if you're watching this at a later date or you're lurking or whatever, because I don't know, and you're maybe going through some stuff, your mental health isn't great. I can't sit there and advise, you know, obviously I advise seek professional help every step of the way, therapists, doctors, whatever you can get to. But if you need something at home just to help you de-stress, I can recommend this game wholeheartedly. There's something very beautiful and calming about it. Even watching it I find relaxing. Even somebody who's usually a bit more of a nut job, like somebody like Jacksepticeye, who's very high energy. I'm not looking forward to doing that bit. Wait, did I do that wall? Is this not a thing? I'll tell you what, yeah, it's done. That brickwork's done. I'll do the birdhouse and then I'll double back and do the horrible bit. Because, you know, once that bit's done, then it's a weight off my mind. In a zen little world that I'm in. So I'll try and get underneath. Because, you know, these birdies don't want to live in a crap pit. You know, he's trying to show off a good house to the lady. You need something nice. I don't even know where to start here. Right. We'll do the pool rim first. Or the pond rim. Worrying about how much of the pond rim is still left, to be honest, but There we go. But obviously with the colour of the stones, it's kind of hard to tell. But, you know, we'll give it a speedy once over and then we'll work it out from there. Sorry about that. Yeah, after all the stress and organisation with the WWE stuff, don't get me wrong, I love doing it, I really did, and I'm really proud of myself for it. This is a perfect little unwind. There's still a lot of the pond wall to go. Is that part of the pond? Right, okay. This is all part of... Right, so anything with a rock on it is basically the pond wall. Okay, let's get down and get into these little grooves. I have a feeling that's going to be a large chunk of this. There we go. And yeah, while we're down here, we try and get under and get as many of this as we can. That. Get under this. I'm going to use a wider... Actually, we're going to go all the way at the white on that one, because just because of the angle. Switch back down to that, get all of that, get some of these rocks from the different angles, give it a hefty little spin, and come over here and see if we've got some more on this angle. We do. Try and get under that step as best we can. You see how the progress slowly happens, like it, you know, most of that should be, there's a little bit over here, those steps, maybe a couple of gaps in the rocks. But yeah. If we do the top end now, we should be all right. We'll do the rimming first. Hey, Steve, you all right, mate? How you doing? Sorry, I was in my own little Bob Ross world there. I was just saying, with all the sort of madness of the WWE stuff, it's quite nice to kind of chill and do something relaxing, you know? Before the mayhem fully kicks off. So I thought we'd do a sort of Bob Ross style chill, talk about mental health. I've basically spent half of this stream being my own therapist and just kind of talking to myself about my issues. But hey, whatever helps, helps, right? There's still so much. I'll be happy when this... There you go. That was a good moment. Because that was a tricky little job. Yeah, I'm probably going to finish this garden, and then we'll look at the we'll look at the speedy catch up, which is the best bit of these things. They do like a time lapse of you cleaning everything, and then probably wrap up. Okay, what have I missed? Aha. Always the undergrooves. There we go. Oh, right. What's the order here? Suppose we... I'm saying we go around in a circular motion until the lawnmower, then we finish with the little toy car. Anybody in the chat, I don't have my view count up, so I have no idea. Go follow Steve G and his... What's it? We Are Vibe. Give them all the love and search them up, especially if you're a wrestling fan. They've been knocking it out of the park, and it has been wholesome and lovely to see. Because at the end of the day, you know, a lot of content creators will tell you that, you know, oh, it's a competitive market. Only competition is with yourself. The only person you should ever be trying to be better than on a stream is the person you were in the last stream. I've really gone Bob Ross, haven't I? Jesus. I'll have an afro by tomorrow, you wait. But no, always celebrate other creators' victories. And my God, the entitlement of some creators of, like, especially with this event where it was like, well, they're not doing this, they're not doing that. And it's because they weren't invited and they kick up a fuss. You know, I never expected to be invited. Next maker or not. You know, ask Josh how much of a pain in the ass I was. Why did you invite me? I shouldn't be here. I'm not even kidding either. I said that to him at least twice. All these little nooks and crannies. All about the crannies. Once again, thank you to Square Enix for providing a key. I really needed this today. It's just a good place to be. Even better when this bloody thing finishes. Oh, it needs a full jet wash. Right, okay, let's see what we can do. See what we can do about the bits down here. Oh, you are so close to popping, but you're not going to, are you? There's so much going on behind there, right? Right, the gas tank hasn't done yet. Maybe if we duck and try... Yep, there we go. Now, have we done the top? There we go. We need to get the control panel. The control panel was caked. As is the other food shelf. Right, I believe that is the barbecue. Done. Again, so weird that they did all of this. You know, they let everything get this dirty. But, you know, they made sure the flowers were fine. Why haven't you popped? There you go. Alright, next up, I guess, is this. And I say this because I seem to remember this one being a bit of a pain. Looks like you're almost done. My girls can't wait to get out there. Oh, this must be the new owner. Tell your girls not to mess it up. I'll come back and give him a kicking. What we got on there? We're doing well. We're doing well. Like I say, no fail state, no nothing. Not even any jump scares, which is nice. And a welcome relief. Given that coming up on the docket, I've got the Callisto Protocol and Dead Space remake to play. Once I've worked out roughly how long they take to complete. And you got it under there and here. Come on. Just pop for daddy. There we go. Right. Stop watering the grass. Have a quick sip of a drink. Then start on the frame. See if we can get the chains done. Just because, by their own nature, because of the shape, they're bloody fiddly. There's one. There's two. It was actually a lot easier than I expected. So we go on this beam here. Oh, this one here. We sort of do an outside sweep and then we get stuck in. We hope there isn't too much mildew or stuff that I can't see, like this bit here. We generally have a swing about, you know, we swing what we gotta swing. We work out what's missing. So there's that big strip there. That's a good one. We've got the backs here. Look, they're all up here. It's getting close to the pop, though. There you go. So now it's onto the roof. So we're going to try and do the underside first, and maybe a little bit here. With a wide scope. Honestly, it's so much fun. You know, it's not the high octane adrenaline of a Destiny raid or anything like that, but it's just fun and nice. Okay, we then come around. Oh. That roof is going to need a deeper dig, so to speak. We try and get in under some of these struts. Hey, oh no. Yes, no. Close enough. So long as I keep pushing forward, it'll let me stay on here. It just all goes a bit mad. I don't think it's meant to let me do that, but yeah, I have to keep pushing forward or it'll stop. Oh god, and so obviously whenever you turn, you end up sort of sliding across this no man's land. There we go. Once again, for reasons only really known to myself, and even then I don't know. I like to do the edges and then fill in the middle. Like I said, for me it's like a colouring book. If I do the edges first, then I don't have as much chance of messing up the middle. Good God, that centre beam is filthy. And get the bucket all nice and clean. Okay, so is this shed all one big part? Is it? Let's see what we can do to get up on that roof. Hopefully we can kind of bounce off the lawnmower or something to get up there. That'd be nice. I'm going to do the back first because that's going to be more of a pain because I don't have the breathing room. In under these arches. It's the little things that make a difference, man. From here, we're going to try and, even though I've mostly kind of just thrown water at this wall just to see what happens, separate them off and do a nice, smooth back and forth, wax on, wax off. Listen to the dulcet tones of my voice. And scream that in your head that I'm doing it wrong. Right, that's that side done. Double check. Yeah, a little bit on that roof there. If we can just help that along before we go back. Do a high. Oh no, too high. That a sweep. Down along there, down along here. Make sure those sides are nice. And then I think we're going to veer off. We're going to do the window. From the window to the wall. Congratulations, you've now got that song in your head. That's the planter. We do it on the insides of these. Yeah, no, they're a little bit there, but now the front, which is where, in theory, everything should start coming together. So that's the foundation done. A nice little one on there. We'll dig in under like we did in the back, because, you know. Oh, wow, that's all done. Okay. Get the star, of course. I do the planter? No, still doing the planter. under in there so that we don't have to do so much on the roof. Let's see if we can get this door. There's a bunch grained in there, look, it's... And we're gonna try and see what we can do in terms of manipulation on this game to see if we can get up there without having to use a ladder, which we can quite easily. God, I sound like I'm doing a speed run there, you know. Object manipulation and all that. Still a lot to do on this roof. Admittedly, it's mainly on this side. There we go. Right, so I'm pretty sure that's all done. Another lawnmower. Which realistically should be sparkling anew given the state of this grass. And again, with these bits and pieces, it is going to be all about the angles, so... Look at the reflections. So the lawnmower engine is clean. This needs some digging in. Now it's just the handles. Okay, there's a bunch down in there. Right, okay. Fence top. I missed a fence top. Okay, let's go find which fence top this is. This one. So we finish up with the car seat. With the toy car for the kids. This has been real nice. It's a nice opportunity to just chill, do something different. You know, it's not the most intensive content I've ever made in my life or anything, but it's nice to do something different. Oh, now we just need to do the seat. There we go, job done. Hey Doc, Carol here. I got a job for you over at my folks' bungalow when you can fit it in. Okie doke. Well, we're going to do our fun little bit and then we shall wrap up. And the fun little bit is this little time lapse coming up. So you watch it again and you see how dirty it was at the beginning. Like, ready? Like the filth everywhere. That's good. All right, I'm going to wrap up now. Thank you guys ever so much for watching and lurking and hanging out and doing your wonderful things. Don't forget to drop a follow on Steve G in the comments. And until next time, guys, thank you ever so much. Take care. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.